Guys, what's up? Mike RC back. We got a new car to look at. So, in one of my previous videos, we had the Rustler 4x4. We kind of did an initial run and unboxing, kind of gave it my thoughts. But I also wanted to do the two-wheel drive Rustler because, believe it or not, just because it's four-wheel drive doesn't mean it's better. I think they're equally good trucks. So I want to have both trucks. We're going to go over. Eventually, I'm going to do a run side-by-side comparison and let you guys determine which one you like more. Because honestly, I think I like them both. I've had our old Rustler XL5 way back in the day, and it was a lot of fun of a car. I don't have it anymore, but it was super cool. And now that I can afford the VXL version, I want to go ahead and scoop this up. I think the biggest change on this from the original Rustler VXL, it's running the newer Magnum 272R transmission. So instead of having like a funky gear diff, it's got a normal spider gear diff, which I guess is a big upgrade. It's got an aluminum motor plate that holds the motor to the transmission and all that good stuff. So I want to open this up. I'll kind of go through some of the small features that I noticed right away, do an initial run-in, and then we'll do some comparisons between this and the 4x4, and then let you guys determine which one you would rather have, because there's pros and cons to both. And honestly, even though they're both Rustlers, they're both brushless. The two-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive, it can be a pro or a con depending on how you're bashing it, maintenance, things like that. So let's go ahead and get this thing cracked open and see what's in the box. Also, real quick, it would be cool to test out our speed because it says it'll do 70 mile an hour with a 11.1 volt battery or 65 mile an hour, and it's got the speed gear. Oh, it says sold separately. Well, I bet you we can find some gearing. We can maybe put a GPS on this and see what this can actually do out of the box with the VXL power system. And then obviously we'll mod it from there, and we want to go stupid with it. All right, here we go. Oh man, it's always a good day when you get to open a new RC car. So, all right, Traxxas bag of trash. So you get some tools, your little shock spacers, foam battery, spacer. It looks like there is some. Okay, there's a pinion gear in there, and then there's a plate that helps set the mesh because Traxxas makes it to where it's hard to mess the mesh up for the gearing if you do swap your pinions around. And here's the car itself. So I got the green one, just like the 4x4. Standard TQI radio. You can add the thingy, whatever. I've never done it with any of my radios, so maybe we can mess with that in the future. I have a bunch of these now, so I'm probably just going to bind it to one of my other ones. That way I don't keep forgetting which radio goes to which, because it's kind of confusing. Okay, let's go ahead and get the body off, get the plastic off. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that, guys. Their bodies are always nice. You got the little blue anodized hardware for the wing. That's pretty nice. That's on that side. So yeah, pretty nice. I'm definitely going to try not to tear this body up too much because it looks killer. I'll throw it on the car real quick. Super nice. So out of the box, this is what you get. You get the kind of a pin style tire set up for like a softer dirt. You get the smoked chrome wheels, plastic coilover shocks. These are the non-progressive springs versus on the 4x4 these are progressive, so it's a little softer at first until you get up into the range. VXL 3S power system, 3500 kV motor, 3S speed controller. Supposedly it'll do 70 mile an hour with different gearing. Traxxas 2075 servo, and nothing else really to it. So the cool thing about the two-wheel drive trucks, very, very simple, easier to work on, less components. The drivetrain is all back here. So that's your entire gearbox, motor, differential, everything. So it's very easy to keep clean. Everything's real sealed in there real well. And then, yeah, this is the new Traxxas 272R transmission. So you can see it's got the motor plate right here. That's aluminum versus the older one's plastic. And it looks like this is a little bit more beefed up. So it's got a more traditional style gear differential versus the older 272 transmission, which was very good, by the way. It had metal gears, ball bearings, and all that good stuff. It had a little bit different style transmission in it. Differential in it. So no wheelie bar out of the box. I guarantee you, even on 2-cell, it'll probably do wheelies. On 3-cell, you're not going to be able to keep the front of this down. We're definitely going to try it out, obviously. And that's it. Full ball bearing, since it's the VXL model. You get adjustable turnbuckles all the way around. The XL5 model, it doesn't have ball bearings, or at least last time I checked it didn't. And these are also solid plastic instead of adjustable. So that's it. This is the car, kind of as clean as it'll ever be. Tells you how to put the ESC in LiPo mode. It's also got a training mode, so if you're a new driver or you want to give it to someone who's not as experienced, it'll cut power by 50%, and it makes the car a little bit easier to drive. Here's the bottom of the chassis. Pretty nice. But yeah, guys, that's it. I guess there's really not else to show. It's a pretty simple car, bare bones. but as far as components, very high quality. You get all the goodies you'd want out of a, hobby grade RC car. So I would say as far as beginner cars go, these are a little bit cheaper than the 4x4s, and I promise you, you will have just as much fun. Let's put the body on and see how good it looks. Oh yeah, that looks good. Do a little montage. So yes, very, very excited. Also, guys, I'm working on adjusting the lighting to get more light right around here. I know it's kind of dark. So I am trying to work on my shop to make it more apt to recording, because I want to keep recording videos for you guys, and I love using the workshop. So that's it. I guess next video, or next section of this video, we're going to put a 2-cell battery in it and take it out for a rip. All right, guys, so we have a Traxxas 7600 milliamp 2-cell. We're going to go ahead and throw in that. Already got it in secured. And that's it. We're going to take this thing for its first bash. I'm also going to bring a 3-cell so we can see what it is like on 3-cell. But that's it. We're all charged up, so we're going to head to this little bash spot I have. Okay, guys, brand new Rustler. First run. This is on 2-cell. Oh. It definitely needs a wheelie bar. Really smooth, man. Really, really smooth. Oh! Impressive. Might stir it a little bit. Oh, this thing's gonna fly on 3-cell. Definitely needs a wheelie bar, even stock on 2-cell. Ooh. Yeah, you don't have as much brakes as the 4-wheel drive. That's for sure. All right, there we go. A little off-road action. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, these stock tires are actually pretty nice. They just wear out really fast because they have small pins. So windy. I really hope this doesn't ruin all my footage. I'm just trying to block the wind with my body. Oh yeah. This looks like a champ. Spray little rocks. Here, rip some donuts. This thing's awesome out of the box, you guys. It's fast, handles good. Only thing you may need is a different set of tires if you don't want these to get tore up as fast, but very, very, very smooth. Kind of rocky. It doesn't like the big rocks, but you know, most 110 scales don't. Understeer, a little bit understeer. All right, let's go to our second location. Actually, we're gonna throw the 3-cell in it first, do a speed run, and then go to one more spot I want to check out. All right, 3 cells in, so we're gonna slap the body on and do a speed run. I will admit, guys, I don't have a GPS yet, so unfortunately I can't give you any hard numbers. I'm working on getting one. So you're just gonna take my word for it right now that it's gonna be hard to, you know, quantify the speed, but I'll let you see for yourselves. About half throttle right there. I'm gonna have to get a longer run up. Oh my God. Still can't hit full speed. It wants to wheelie. That was like 3/4 throttle. That was better. Oh no! That hurts, guys. The first time you do that on a brand new body. That's okay. He's gonna get rashed up anyways. I mean, you can just pop a wheelie at any speed. That's about 80% throttle. We're getting there. It doesn't help that it's windy and the wind's kind of pushing the body, making it parachute. All right, well, that's about as fast as I can go right now due to the wind and all that. Let's check the motor temp. The wheels haven't blown off the rim, so that's good. Not too hot yet. We're gonna hit our second bash spot now, do some more dirt bashing, and then wrap this up. All right, guys, next location with the Rustler 2-wheel drive. This is box stock 2-cell hypo. Now I will say this, as far as like keeping your car clean, as far as the transmission and driveline, these 2-wheel drives are a lot easier. So I think the maintenance being a lot less is somewhat of a good thing. Like if you're gonna try to run this at a beach, I'd rather run this at a beach than a 4x4, just because you're not gonna get sand and everything. Not as bad, at least. Ooh. We're on some soft pack stuff. This thing is so smooth. The gear mesh and everything's just so perfect. It also prefers like less rocky terrain. This thing really shines as far as how fun it is to drive. Let's see some launches. Ooh. These tires, I think the stock tires, this is the type of stuff they're made for, this soft pack stuff. If you roll onto it, it won't wheelie. If you punch it, it just wheelies. Oh. All right, I guess we'll hit the gravel pile real quick. See if we make it up this little wall right here. Easy. Oh. Oh. It's out of its element here, only being 2-wheel drive, but ooh, butter. Who says 2-wheel drives can't crawl? Ooh. Ooh. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap up our first run with the Rustler 2-wheel drive. I really like the truck. If you're on the fence about this, I mean, it's a great driving truck. It's a little cheaper than the 4x4, and I think you can have just as much fun. So I really like how it drives. It's got plenty of power out of the box, 2 cells, plenty of power. You don't have to run 3-cell to have fun with this truck. I mean, it already wants to wheelie all the time with 2-cell. The stock tires, these will wear out pretty quick on the street. They work really good in that soft pack stuff, but if you wear it on the street a lot, you're gonna tear these up. So I'd recommend maybe going with a bigger tread tire just to keep these alive, or just wear them out and then get new tires. It doesn't really matter. But that's it. So I'm gonna take this home, get it all cleaned up, and that's gonna do it for this video. So if you guys liked it, let me know. Thank you very much.